Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone in today's class for the 6th elementary grade. Our textbook is Weekend 3 and today inshallah we will cover Unit 10, A Healthy Life Evaluation, where we're going to review the unit and its lessons. So it will be presented by me, teacher Mazen Harbi, and the sign language by Mr. Salih Al-Ujan. So let's begin. The first lesson we have for today is, or the first lesson we did learn in this unit, it is called the finding out time, which you can be seen on pages 74 and 75. And our objectives and goals in this lesson were to first build up questions and answers about healthy life, and also to use should and should not in different sentences. So let's remind ourselves with this, with the beginning of this lesson. So in this lesson, we had to answer one important question, which is, what should you do to live a healthy life? What should you do to live a healthy life? So we said that there are good things we need to do or we should do to have a healthy life, and also there are bad things that we should not do if we want a healthy life. So let's remind ourselves with the good things and the bad things. So the good things that we should do to have a healthy life are, the first thing we said, I should get up early. I should get up early. We said that if you want to have a healthy life, then one of the good things that you should do is you should get up early. And the second thing that you should do if you want to have a good life or a healthy life, which is number 2, I should drink a lot of water. I should drink a lot of water. So this is the second good thing that you should do to have a healthy life. Also, the third thing or the third good thing that you should do to have a healthy life, which is number 3, I should eat 3 meals a day. I should eat 3 meals a day. So here we have the third good thing we should do is to have 3 meals a day at least. And number 4, I should brush my teeth well. I should brush my teeth well. This is the fourth good thing that we should do. And number 5, I should do some exercise. I should do some exercise. So here is the fifth one. I should do some exercise. And the last good thing we have learned in this unit or in this lesson we should do to have a healthy life, which is I should go to bed early. I should go to bed early. So these are the good things that we should do if we want to have a healthy life. Now let's listen to the other bad things that we shouldn't do. Number 7, we should not, these are the bad things that we shouldn't do. For example, I shouldn't eat too much junk food. I shouldn't eat too much junk food. And number 8, I shouldn't drink too much soda. I shouldn't drink too much soda. And number 9, I shouldn't watch too much TV. I shouldn't watch too much TV because this is a bad thing. And number 10, I shouldn't stay up late. I should not stay up late or sleep late. And number 11, I shouldn't play too many computer games. I shouldn't play too many computer games. So, because it's the same as watching or sitting for long hours without doing anything. And finally, which is most important, I shouldn't skip breakfast. I shouldn't skip breakfast. We always have to we always have to have breakfast at all times. So these are the bad things that we should not do. We should not drink too much soda. We should not spend too much hours on TV or computer games. We should not skip breakfast. So there are a lot of bad things that we should not do because we want to have a healthy life. And as also what we did next is that we have what we called a healthy life test, where we test ourselves and that we ask the important question, whether if you live a healthy life every day. So here we have these markers, the frequency markers, and here we mention 7 activities. And we said that just read each of these activity and tell how many points you did on each one. For example, these activities are, I got up early. If you do this every day, then you will have 10 points. If you do it usually, then you'll have 5 points. If you never do it, then you will have 0 points. And the same goes for the rest. I eat breakfast, I go to bed early, I brush my teeth, I play with my friends, I play outside, and I take a bath or shower. So these are important things or activities that we need to keep an eye on if we want to continue or if you want to write about or to number how many times do we do each of them. So after this, after we count all the points we have, then here we can know the result. If we have like more than from 50 to 70 points, we can say that we live a healthy life. And if we have from 30 to 50 points, then we can say we have a so-so healthy life. And if we have less than 30 points, then we don't think that we have a healthy life. So this test will help you to know about your healthy life and whether you live one or not. After this, we had the other lesson, which is grammar in action, on pages 76 and 77. And our goals is to ask questions and answers in the past tense. So the first lesson we had learned is that how we can make a question in the past tense and how we answer the same question. And if we answer it with yes, what are the changes that we're going to make to the verb? And if we answer with no, also what are the changes that we should make? For example, for the first lesson here we have number 1, or the first question. Did you get up early this morning? Did you get up early this morning? If the answer is yes, we would say, yes, I got up early this morning. If the answer is no, here we need to use did. We would say, no, I didn't get up early this morning. So here you can notice that in the question we use did as a question word we use in the past. And also when we answer with no, we use did as well as a question as a negative word we use in the past. The only change we make to the verb is when we answer yes. We don't say get up, we say I got up. So all of these questions are questions to ask about what you did in this morning. For example, the second one, or the second question, did you drink milk this morning? Did you drink milk this morning? If the answer is yes, you would say, yes, I drank. And if the answer is no, you would use did. You would say, no, I did not drink. So here, with the question, we use did as a question word we use in the past. And also with the answer, we use did for the past as well. The only change we make to the verb is when we mention or we answer yes, which is when we change the verb from drink to drank. The third question we had is, did you eat breakfast this morning? Did you eat breakfast this morning? If the answer is yes, we would say, yes, I ate breakfast this morning. If the answer is no, then in this case, we're going to use did and say, no, I didn't eat. No, I did not eat. And the fourth one, did you brush your teeth this morning? If the answer is yes, we would say, yes, I brushed. And if the answer is no, we would say, no, I did not brush. So these are the changes we make to the verb. And after this, we gathered all of the verbs that we practiced and we put them into two categories or two columns. The first one is for the regular verbs, where we said that we use the verb and we add to it ed, and these are the verbs that we called the regular verbs, like play, played, talk, talked, brush, brushed, watch, watched. And here we have the irregular verbs, where each of these verbs have or has its own form. Like, for example, get up, got up, eat, ate, do, did, go, went, drink, and drank. So we said the only way to know these verbs is to memorize them by heart. So when we use them in sentences later on, we can know how to change the form. And after this, we had the verb game, where we said that imagine you have a table like this full of verbs in the past. And what you need to do is you need to listen to a teacher or your partner when he or she said a sentence with each of these verbs. For example, when I say, I brushed my teeth this morning. I brushed my teeth this morning. So here, when you listen to the verb brushed, then you can come here and make a circle. And you circle all the verbs that you hear with different sentences. And to make this game more interesting, you can have an empty table like this, and instead of circling the verb, then here you can just write them down from the beginning. So this will help you to know the verbs in the past and also know how to write them. And after this, we had the reading and writing lesson on pages 78 and 79, and our goal was to read and practice the early to bed chant. So we had a chant. Let's listen to this chant. It is about what are the good things we have when we are early to bed or when we go early to bed, and what are the bad things if we go late. So listen and read this chant. Early to bed and early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Late to bed and late to rise makes you sleepy, grumpy, and tired. So we said here, what are the good things you will have when you are early to bed? It will make you healthy, make you wise, smart. And the bad thing you will have, it will make you, if you are late to bed, it will make you sleepy, wanting to sleep all day, tired and grumpy, in a bad mood all the time. And after this, we said that try to practice this chant with a partner, where you say the first part early, and he or she say the other part late. And later you can switch roles. And after this, we did talk about different aches, and we said that how we can know the reasons behind each of these aches is by asking questions. For example, the first one, for the first person, when he or she said, I have a headache, we ask, Did you play too many computer games? He said, yes, I played too many computer games. And with the other ache or pain, when we say, well, I have a toothache, so we ask, did you or do you brush your teeth every day? He or she says, well, usually, but sometimes I forget. So here, after we ask questions, after we know the reasons, we have one part left, which is the part of matching. And this is how we match these two sentences or two pain. And after this, on the third one, we did the same with someone who has a stomachache and someone who has an earache. And we ask a question for the person who has a stomachache. We said, did you have breakfast this morning? He said, no, I didn't. I know I should, but I wasn't hungry. And the other person who has pain in his ears, we said, do you clean your ears? He said, sometimes, but I usually forgot. So here, after we ask questions, after we know the reasons, then we did the last part, which is matching with the pictures. And after this, we had the phonics lesson on pages 80 and 81. And our goals here in phonics is to say and read and write words with UR and IR sounds, and also to do a shopping dialogue with a partner. So the first lesson we have is this one, which is how to practice words with UR and IR. For example, words with UR like purple and words with IR like bird. And we gave other examples of each one of them, where we did listen to each of these words like shirt, girl, turtle, and burger. And when we listened to them, we decided how to fill in these words with, sometimes with IR, sometimes with UR. And after this, we did listen to, or we read a story about a horse and also about a bird. And we said that it is important when we read this story, we know or we can differentiate the words that has UR and IR sounds, like for example, purple, like bird, and like chirp, chirp. So these are words that has the UR and IR sounds that we did practice in the previous exercises. And after this, we had an interesting exercise where we said that in this exercise, we can play a role as a shopping dialogue or a shopping conversation, where we imagine ourselves, we are in a store, and sometimes we can be the storekeeper and the other person can be the customer. And we will have dialogue like when the storekeeper starts the conversation by saying, can I help you? The customer would say what he or she wants. Yes, I want a sweater, I want a pants, I want a shirt. And then the storekeeper can start an offering. Which one would you like? And then the customer will choose and say how much, for example, and then the price, and then the customer will give the or pay the required amount. And this is how we make a conversation or shopping dialogue when we go buy something. So we say try to practice that. Sometimes you can be the storekeeper and sometimes you can be a customer, and you can also role play with your partner. So now we have reached the end of our lesson. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.